Yep. So part of the combat in Dark Souls is backstabbing and parrying and then riposting an enemy. If you're good at parries and riposting, you can do some insane damage. You just have to kind of learn the frames and the tells. So here I'm just gonna parry this Black Knight to death because I want his stuff. And the backstab, I think, does just slightly less damage. Plus this area is cramped. Doesn't really lend itself well. Do that. Yep, there he goes. Black Knight sword and a Titanite chunk. And 800 souls. No. Also the first ring I think you can get, unless there's one that technically you can get earlier, but that is the blue tier stone ring. It increases your defense when your health is low. Not exactly a very useful ring, considering that things tend to just outright kill you later on. But I guess it has its applications. Yeah, that was a flaming barrel, alright. So that door I'm gonna visit in a little bit. There is one thing here that I would like to get, and that should be in here. Oh my god. Okay, so that is, I'm trying to remember what they were actually called. Like some kind of Titanite lizard or something like that. They have special upgrade materials for special weapon types. Some weapons use regular Titanite to upgrade. Some of them use special kinds of Titanite, like Twinkling Titanite or Red Titanite. Those things will usually drop Twinkling Titanite for the special weapons. So, again, if none of this makes sense right now, it will very soon. Anyway, here's the second boss. Big old Taurus demon. And luckily there's a ladder here, so much like the Asylum demon, you can just kind of fall from above, stab him in the face for massive damage, and rinse and repeat if I can. So yeah, the easy way to do this is just to run back across the bridge, have him come toward you. Usually he'll do this jump. You can roll through his legs, and then you just book it to the ladder and stab him in the face over and over, rinse and repeat. Now, I know that's the boring way to do it. You can totally, oh crap. You can totally fight him on foot, and actually it's good practice to do it now if you can. By the way, he does jump up here if you take too long. I've had it happen maybe once or twice. Oh lord, let me out. That's the other thing. You can get stuck. It's a little unnerving when that happens. Here he comes. Jump. I'll just sprint. I'm not hitting my shield button. I don't know what's going on there. Please don't hit me. Good. But yeah, you can totally just roll through his legs all day and dodge his attacks and just fight him on foot. I'm being lazy. I'm doing this the easy way. I kind of want to play it safe for now. I want to stock up as many souls as I can. I'm going to need to spend them in a minute. There's a little thingamajig I want to do in the upcoming area, which, oh lord. This might end poorly. This might end very poorly, in fact. He might just hit me on the ladder and kill me outright. Yep. There's the first one. I'm not gonna keep count. If you want to keep count, you're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna keep count. Because Lord knows I'm gonna die like 3,000 times before this playthrough's over. Whether it's, you know, legitimate deaths or just me being stupid deaths like that was there. There's gonna be deaths. The game is called, or, well, this version of the game is called the Prepare to Die edition. There's gonna be dying. I am out of stamina. Okay. Let's group you up. Couple swings here. That group of 3 is down. The weapons have nice range, actually, in that you can actually catch multiple enemies in horizontal swings if you line them up right. Sometimes even vertical swings. So the hitboxes in this game are very nice. And actually kind of forgiving. There are points where you can literally just roll through attacks. Like, the attack will connect, will hit you, but you won't take damage if you're, like, mid-roll or whatever. So, yeah, pretty forgiving, I'd say. I mean, just look at the range. This is a standard longsword, right? And it was hitting those 2 guys, and it hit that group of 3. It's very nice. It's actually luxurious compared to some games. You would be stuck fighting one enemy. Oh, what'd you drop? Oh, soldier shield. Okay, whatever. No big deal. Alright, so let's head back up. Try that again. Hopefully I won't get a little too impatient like I did on that last turn. And actually stab the guy in the head and kill him. Like I said, I want to get as many souls as possible. So I can just do a big level up all at once. Because you're going to be picking up some gear coming up. I would like to experiment with it if I can. A little bit of fall damage, that's okay. At least the fall damage isn't as bad as it is in Dark Souls 2. I have a few problems with Dark Souls 2. I don't hate it. I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. I don't hate Dark Souls 2. Actually, I quite like it, but one of my major gripes with that game is the absurd amounts of fall damage you can take at, like, ridiculously short distances. I don't know if that was adjusted in... Excuse me. This is bad. Let me out, please. Good lord. This might go south again. Yeah, I can take a sip here. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good, we're good. That's not good. Okay, he's taking a minute there to take a swing, so I'm gonna take a minute to just run. Yeah, I'm at a safe height there. Don't remember if two-handing the weapon while plunging attacking, that's a weird phrase to say, does any more damage. I'll test it on this next pass. I want to get him as far away from the thing as possible. Oh my god. Not good. Okay, so I'm out of Estus. There is technically one other way to heal. I'm going to try to avoid doing that if I can. I might have to. Just in case. It's marathon safety, you know. Yeah, two-handing does actually increase the damage. I could have been doing that. And did it bumped it from like what, 2-something to 320? 280? 40 point damage increase. Actually, let me see if I can just book it. This is risky, but I'm gonna try it. He should be a little delayed because he did take another swing there. Well, I should be fine here. Should be. Ooh, that was close. Jeez, man. Beginning of the game. And just another swing, and he's down. Okay, that was not as smooth as I wanted it to be, but it could have been worse too. So I'm gonna top off here. Every time you eat a humanity, it actually heals you to full, which is what some people do in PvP if they're invading and they're low on health, because you can't use Estus as a phantom. But you can pop humanities. Well, you know. Here's everyone's favorite bro. Of course I'm gonna talk to him. Why wouldn't I?
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
That's our bro, Solaire of Astora. He loves sunlight. He loves it. And he is the... I guess he's the co-op tutorial NPC. Maybe not. This stings. There's a dragon on this bridge. He's right there. It's the same dragon I saw in the Undead Burg. But anyway, I'm not here for him. I'm here to get the shortcut accessible. This is the bonfire that was in the Undead Burg. See? Bada boom. Now, first things first, level up. So I'm gonna pump my endurance up a bit. Dex. Get that endurance up a little more. And vitality one more level. And I'm good. And I'm gonna... Okay, right. So the humanity counter, as you can see, you can become human, which allows you to kindle bonfires, which gives you extra charges of Estus. Like so. And it's also your online-offline toggle, so playing as human means that other players can connect to you, they can invade you, you can summon them. So if you don't want to play online, you just stay hollow. That's basically the rule for any Dark Souls game. But, you know, the risks have their rewards. And generally you look better while human, so, you know, I think that's worth the risk. Why bother, you know, playing video games if you can't look good while doing your activity of choice? You know, if you're gonna kick some ass, you better do it in style. I just want to check down here. I'm not gonna go this way, actually. Damn it! Fractal physics. Just want to check down here for something. These are rats. They prey at night. They stalk at night. They're the rats. Did you drop something? Oh, right. Rats can actually carry humanity. I forgot about that. For whatever reason. I guess they're more human than the hollows. I don't know. I think there was an item down here. There is technically an item down here, but I do not have the means to acquire it just yet. Instead, what I am going to do is something a little risky. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're gonna see in, like, a couple seconds. Toasty. Come on, buddy. Come on. Uh-huh. Yep. You're doing it. Oh, crap. No, that's not what I need you to do. Come on. Come on down. You're very scary. Nope. So, what I want him to do is to actually jump down on the bridge as if he were going to fight me, you know, in melee. But he wants to continue spewing his fire breath. And I'm not quite sure what I have to do to get him to consider otherwise. Is there a specific spot that I have to stand in? Let me try standing here for a minute. There is a reason for this. There he is. Very good. Reason number 1, Claymore. Reason number 2. Well, that's actually not reason number 2. This is reason number 2. So yeah, there's a bonfire there. And it's actually a shortcut opener for the Undead Parish, which I will show in just a second. Just wanna, you know, slice up these hollows real quick. They're not doing anything, but they're free souls, 20 souls, you know. So there's this gate here. It does act as a bit of a shortcut in the event that you do manage to kill the dragon, which, you know, at some point you can. You can actually do it right now if you're good enough, but I wouldn't advise it. For, you know, many reasons. Those reasons being fire, fire, and fire. Down here is where the rats are. Normally, you would go through the bottom and then up here to this section. There is a Black Knight with an Ultra Great Sword up there. I'm not going to tussle with him just yet because I can't parry them as easily as I can the regular Great Sword wielding Black Knights. So, yeah, I'm not very confident about that. I'm gonna go up here instead and take out some of these hollow soldiers. These guys have crossbows. See if I can... I don't think friendly fire is a thing. No, it's not. Those bolts just passed right through that guy. Let me see if I can eliminate this man quick enough, though. I mean, his spear, that was a little janky, but oh well, happens. Give me your arrows, bro. Alright, here's one. I caught the other one on the off swing. And 2. Not fall off here. Alluring Skull. As its name suggests, it can be used to draw enemy attention. It's just a throwable. I really, honestly, haven't found much use for it. Actually, you know what? Let's try it out real quick. Lloyd's Talisman is more of a PvP item. The boar goes to investigate that, actually. Interesting. That's not what I wanted. Now I'm in a bad spot. So you can kill this boar. It's just a little... Oh, he's on fire. Good job, dude. Nice. Oh, I'm not getting it. He does have that... There we go. Yeah, you just have to stab him in the butt. So just, you know, circle strafe around him. Get an opening. Because otherwise your weapon bounces off his armor. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he didn't drop his helmet. Some enemies don't respawn and have a chance to drop some rare items, so I'm hoping that they do. I think everything is farmable at one point, or at a certain point in the game, but there might be some exceptions to that rule. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played this game, and my memory is hazy at best, and incorrect at worst. Despite, you know, everyone and their mother never stopping to... Let me try that sentence again. Despite everyone and their mother never, ever stopping talking about Dark Souls. You know what? That is not how that sentence should flow, but I'm gonna go with it, because I can't English. No one ever shuts up about it. That's what I'm saying. The discussion around Dark Souls never ceases. It is an eternal discourse. Mostly populated by those who cry, "Get good," to the newer players. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am sorry. Anyway. Over here, there's this guy that's, you know, just not paying attention. He's got a cool stance. Don't attack him while he's pointing his sword like that. He will parry you. And he will kill me if I don't get some space here to top off real quick. Because one slow swing and he has an opening. Normally this guy doesn't give me any trouble, but again, it's been 20,000 years, and I might as well be a first-time player with a little bit of inside knowledge. There we go. Here's the Knight Shield. It's a little better than the Heater Shield. Actually, is it? Damage reduction... Actually, no, it's worse in terms of fire and lightning defense, but it has a little more stability. And if I recall correctly, stability... Ooh, that's a heavy roll. Stability, affects how many hits your shield can take before you get knocked off balance, or at least the, endurance drain on it. I don't remember correctly. It's one of those weirdo stats. It's not a weirdo stat, but it's, you know, not one of those stats that you can, you know, level up or anything. It's purely an equipment stat. Oh, this is a bad place to be in. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. And I'm going to pay the price for that. Back up real quick. Knight Shield is a solid shield, though. It's your, you know, it's your kite shield. Better model of the Heater Shield, if you will. And it looks cool. It looks nice. Dark Souls ragdoll physics never cease to amaze me and amuse me. That's the wrong word. That's a spear. Okay, so I think I got everything that I wanted to on the first pass, minus that little section in the Undead Berg that requires me to jump from a rooftop. This longsword is starting to show its weakness. Hitting these guys for 25 a hit, and that's like 6 hits to kill, 5 maybe. Okay. But luckily, I'm gonna meet another friend here. He's not in here. I'm just looking at something real quick. Yeah, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Let me just take a little jog over here. I love that sound. That knight is still chasing me, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and kindle this bonfire for those extra Estus flasks since I have a humanity on hand. I have to be careful with getting up from bonfires too quick, by the way. Dark Souls normally runs at 30 frames. DS Fix moves up to 60.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
So, it's pretty self-explanatory. He's a smith. You can buy stuff from him, like, you know, this cool repair box. A couple weapons. He'll also upgrade your weapons with the requisite materials and your armor. And he'll also fix stuff. Because yes, there is gear durability.
Get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
And a broken piece of equipment means it obviously performs a lot worse. Your weapons will deal significantly reduced damage, your armor will suck at reducing damage, etc., etc. Anyways, I was saying, Dark Souls normally runs at 30 frames. With DS Fix, it runs up to 60, but I think because of that, there are some issues that can arise. Are you still up here? I thought you would have reset your position. There are some issues that can arise. One of them being, if you sit down at a bonfire and get up and try and leave too quick, you will be stuck there and you will have to, like, reload the entire game. This is not what I wanted to do, but this is what we're doing. I'm gonna just poke him to death. Oh, he staggered. Nope, nope, nope. That's big damage. I like that. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, take your swing. And you're down. That's a tight night shirt. Okay, so that wasn't the way I wanted that encounter to go. I actually wanted to see if I could, you know, give him a little stab in the back, a little love tap, but it actually went a lot better than I anticipated, too. Given the narrow space I was in. Yeah, it's 5 hits. Nope. Three two-handed hits. He didn't drop anything. Over here, there's a dead body on the altar. The Firekeeper soul. So Dark Souls hides a lot of its lore in item descriptions. Which is why... I mean, I haven't said anything about it yet, but I think now is a good time to talk about that because, I mean, you have an item called a Firekeeper soul. That sounds pretty important, right? Well, I'll get to that in just a minute. I do want to handle these guys first. Forgot how weak I am at the outset of the game. That was good. Set. Swings. It'd be great if one of you guys dropped your sword. I love their sword. It's the best straight sword in the game, I think. It is the Balder straight sword. It has an S scaling with dexterity, making it, you know, the de facto straight sword. Straight swords are primarily dex weapons. But it's also an incredibly rare weapon. Well, not incredibly rare, but fairly rare. Night Shard, damn. I was kind of hoping there for a second, but I'll get around to it. And they only dropped off of those guys, the Balder Knights. Named so because of their equipment. Basement key, and another longsword. And I'm gonna open up this gate, so that if for whatever reason I need to run straight up the stairs, I can.